Hi everybody, and welcome to Violet Flame Energy Works. I'm Lauren, the modern mystic who tells it like it is. And today we're going to be doing What's Up Wednesday. For those of you who might be new to me, What's Up Wednesday is the midweek spiritual insight. And we're going to be reading today I'm going to be reading from the Heal Yourself reading cards. This is a really interesting oracle deck. It's kind of shadowy, so I'm not saying it's depressing, but it addresses more. It's not a fluffy deck, okay? It's going to address some of the deeper qualities that we have that we might not be seeing. So I set up our table. If you're familiar with me, you know I love to decorate with my crystals and use them for energetic health, well-being, and enlightenment. So today we have the fabulous, ever-present amethyst as our star of the show. I do have these in my Etsy store down below, so click on that if you want to take a visit and see some pretty crystals. I also have brought you guys a stalactite amethyst. This has got a really interesting formation, very sparkly, very high energy. A smoky citron, which is also extremely high energy. This one is gorgeous. I've got about 10 of these I'm going to put in the Etsy store this week, so if anybody likes smoky citron, check it out. And I've got my wizard, okay? He's new. He's cute. Look at him. He's a quartz wizard. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Hello. Okay, so he's helping us today, and we're going to go ahead and pick our cards. If you're new to me, what we do on Wednesday is we all take a moment, pick a card, 1, 2, or 3, and we get our spiritual message, our spiritual forecast, some kind of insight for the week that we can take with us and sort of think about. Something sometimes uplifting, sometimes very deep. So let's see what we have. These cards are completely random. I pulled them, so I don't know what they say underneath. And the stones that I've chosen are also random. So they may or may not relate to the card, but I'm putting them there to help you guys decide which card you want to pull for yourself. So here's card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I'm going to give you guys a minute, a YouTube minute, which isn't very long, or you'll leave the channel. Please don't leave the channel. Hang in there for this minute and see which one is calling to you, see which one your intuition is pulling you toward. Just look at the cards, and time's up. Okay, so hopefully you've picked your card, because we're going to dive in right now and see what your messages are. Okay, card number 1. Your stone is the best friend of spirit, I call it. This is the amethyst. Again, you can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of this. Lord knows you should see my bedroom. I don't have any more room for amethyst in my life, but yet there's never not enough room for amethyst. So this is a great one for meditation. It's really great for self-healing. It's good for calming. It's got a multitude of fantastic energetic purposes. So if you chose this card, maybe you want to pick one up. You know, if you don't have one in your collection, you need to, because it's especially a cluster. Okay, a little cluster like that, because it's got a whole different beam of the way that it transmutes. Okay, card number 1, here we go. Inner child is your card. Are you acknowledging your inner child? Okay, are you embracing your inner child? Are you recognizing the fact that all of us have one, him or her? And don't burn the card, Lauren. Here we go. All of us have him or her, and that is the core. That is your soul. That's the little voice inside you and the little person that sometimes we don't acknowledge. Okay? The inner child is our true self. It's our innocent, unbiased self that never really grows up. So this card is really encouraging you guys you people who chose one, and everybody can get obviously something from this message, but to embrace it, respect it, acknowledge it, and own your inner child. Give her or him a minute or 2 this week of your time, because this is really who you are, okay? And this is the gentle side of you before the world kicked you in the ass, okay? Sorry, but you know how that goes. You might want to get an amethyst to sort of meditate with. This kind of stone helps you with a lot with self-healing, so this is kind of a nice combination. Okay, card number 2, you guys got the Shivalingam This is the coolest stone. I can't even believe the banding on it. It's so neat. It's a really, really high energy stone. It feels really good in your hand, okay? This is a stone for to energize. If you're feeling kind of low, it's great for thyroid problems. If you've got a low metabolism, if you meditate with these stones or you keep them in your physical presence, they have a super high frequency and they're a fantastic kind of kick in the ass. It's like having about 5 cups of coffee, you know, when you hold one of these and you spend time with it. So that's your stone number 2. And your reading is Hole in the Soul. Whoa, that is very, very graphic to me. Beautiful depiction of somebody who is carrying around a very nasty, nasty shadow. All of us have been hurt. All of us have terrible pain. This card to me is just kind of saying, you know, it's just pretty sad to look at her sitting there clutching her chest with this monster behind her, kind of in her energetic field all the time. So the question here is, do you have one? You know, do you have something that hurts you so much that you carry around with you no matter where you are? This thing is behind you, this black dark energy. And this guy looks nasty. She's not even aware that he's there, you know? Sometimes we're not aware that we're just carrying around crap, or we're carrying around something that we just want to get rid of and we don't even know what it is. So take a few minutes this week, number 2s, and think about what is your hole in the soul? What is it that you're carrying around? Can you turn around and actually feel that it's still in your energetic field? And you might want to use this big guns for that. This is a tourmaline, okay? This is a big tourmaline. I have this at my front door for going and coming out of the house. This is a big energetic cleanser, okay? This sucks all the negative energy out of a room. It's an aura cleansing stone. So if you're working with deep shadow work, okay, and you're trying to get rid of something that really hurts that you're carrying around, get yourself a black tourmaline, okay? Because these are awesome. And again, you can put them in every corner of your house and you're going to have a much healthier environment. All right, card number 3, you guys have the beautiful fluorite. This is really pretty. I'm going to try and see if I can get a little reflection to show you if the candle will do it. Let's see. I don't know if it does it or not. Let's see. Look at that little, I get too close to it. I'm going to burn myself. Okay, well, let's see if I can do it in the... This is a banded fluorite, and a banded fluorite is for focus. It's going to be a stone that you use if you have kind of a cluttered mind, if you can't really figure out what you want to do. I have these all the time, you know, in my hand, in my purse. They're cute little pocket stones that you can get. Again, I have some on the Etsy store if you're interested in buying one. They're really, really super great just for kind of helping make a decision, helping you get out of that brain foggy sort of, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm so scattered I can't, rein it in and all that. That's what this is for. So you guys have a fluorite for your stone choice. And number 3, your card is victim consciousness. Wow, she's all dressed up and she's proud almost of the fact that she's a victim. Are we using our poor me almost as an identity? Is kind of what this says. She looks gorgeous, but there's all kinds of dragons and faces and scary little ghosts and stuff underneath her outfit. But she's just kind of walking around like that's her identity. So the message from Source this week is telling you to please stop for a moment and see if you are if you're carrying around any kind of victim consciousness, if you're wearing it like an identity, it's not a good thing to have. Again, you're going to need some tourmaline to clear it. And it weighs you down, it doesn't lift your spirits, and it keeps you in a very, very low vibration. So if you have anything that has happened to you, which we all do, that you haven't let go of and you're somehow using it as an excuse, this card is telling me that she's full of excuses because she's a victim. look at that and see if any of that makes sense to you. So those are the cards for the week. And let's see, I think I showed you all the cool stuff. Definitely get yourself a tourmaline, okay, for your house, because this is all, this is pretty heavy stuff. But that's what oracle cards are. They really like to sort of tug at those deep things that we might not even really think about or want to think about. And so thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you do, please hit the button so that you get post messages and hopefully not annoyed too much at night while you're sleeping when I post. And thank you again for just being here with me. You guys have a good week. Bye-bye.